Hello and welcome back to episode 1 of Inside Axiquo Media Group. Episode 1 is called Rebuild. So, what are we talking about in this video? We're talking about the objectives that we are doing for Axiquo Media Group in the next couple of months. And we're going to be documenting everything that we are doing, our systems, our processes, and the stuff we get onto on a weekly basis, basically. Or I'm going to try and make these episodes as much detail and short as possible, but I do tend to go on rambling a lot, so we'll see how this video goes and how the series goes. So this is series 1 of Inside Axiquo Media Group. We have tried doing this before and not been consistent, so we are now going to be trying this into a more consistent way and more engaging way as possible. And so also you guys can give feedback on if we can increase our production value in any way, and maybe probably, I don't know, upgrade this microphone at some point. I don't know, maybe we will. So the first port of call, what is Axiquo Media Group? Axiquo Media Group is a media tech company. We own a variety of YouTube channels, websites and other social media channels, ranging from luxury content to cars, entertainment, you name it, we probably do. We pretty much have something in every niche possible that is on YouTube or on other social media platforms. We also have our own suite of tools that powers the whole entire business, and at some point we are going to be developing a suite of tools that will be used for creators or influencers and brands to use themselves at an affordable price. At this point, we have not started it in active development, but that's because we are focusing on rebuilding our core business. So our core business is content. And that pretty much is how we're going to be rebuilding the starting process. So a backstory on why we're having to rebuild. So in 2016, we was a YouTube sub-network under a YouTube MCN, now Purity Network, which has now been since dissolved and is no longer in business. So 2016 hit, we were hit by a service change within the YouTube industry. YouTube decided to no longer allow sub-networks under MCNs, so henceforth we are no longer a YouTube network. So the last couple of years I've been pursuing and juggling, trying to pivot ideas to make sure that we can effectively do our original stuff again. So how this came about is we need to go straight for the top. So that's acquiring our own YouTube multi-channel network. The CMS, the content owner, if you're not strange about that, is pretty much a content management system where you can aggregate a load of channels together, but this time around we're not going to be aggregating other people's channels. We're going to be building these channels ourselves into high audience authorities, building brands off them, websites, social media accounts, the whole entire shebang, and effectively building a business around that. So we have there is a few competitors such as Valnet, BBTV, you name it. Obviously there's other MCNs out there as well, but we are exclusively going to be in for the in-house stuff only, creating our own content IP and so on. With that saying, we do have a Dailymotion multi-channel network, but we are purging our CMS because we have no active channels on there and it's not been touched for the probably last 6 months. So effectively we've got to at some point go through the whole entire CMS, purge it all, and then effectively rebuild it from the ground up again. Currently that has 850 partner channels, but by the end of the purge, there'll be nothing in there other than the Axiquo owned YouTube channels and Dailymotion channels. We also have a whole host of other things that we are going to be working on, such as launching our own record label and our own esports team at some point, but they're on the back burner for the time being. So at the moment, we're just rebuilding our assets. As you can see on the foreground, there's the website. At the minute, we are using WordPress, but at some point we're going to be moving away from this. I am building this literally myself. I may have to change a few stuff about. I've just been testing with stats and stuff like that. This is all fake data at the minute. We've got simple blog posts. You can look at all the views. And I've not even got around to building the rest of the web pages as of yet. So there's that. And we're obviously, with us consolidating all of our resources into singular projects as it stands at the minute, we are effectively going to be focusing on one thing at a time, going back to basics, building that solid foundation, so then we can effectively hopefully get back to the point of where we were back in 2016 when we first started, which is going to be a huge undertaking, because at that point we had over 15,000 partnered YouTube channels, and we was pulling in over 250 million views a month on videos alone as itself. And excuse my language, but literally we were pulling in that much numbers. Why can't I was doing that business so ethically? I had people working for me, people with me, all the things were done by the book, and YouTube just suddenly throws us like, yep, we're not allowed in some networks anymore. So this is where we are today. Today we are currently just building a multi-channel network on Dailymotion. We're in the process of rebuilding our YouTube operations and also systemizing all of our back of house operations as well into one centralized dashboard, which is not in current active development at the minute, but we shall see in the next couple of weeks, maybe. We shall see. But once we've got everything sorted out operationally and so on, then we should be fine, and we'll be able to get more of these videos out. There might be some short videos, like a minute or so, giving you small updates, but obviously we need to build up a huge, substantial catalogue of content, which is why we are going to be aiming for the high quality over quantity at this current time. And then once we build a robust system of processes for our content production, then we shall be ramping up the quantity of videos that we create. At the moment, we have literally like one active YouTube channel that's called Looks Up at the minute, and yeah, we need to be making videos for that. So I need to be looking into getting some videos made at some point or this week to actually be able to, make videos and get it growing again, because that was growing at an extraordinary rate. We would have been able to hit YouTube monetization within 3 to 6 months. But obviously, with us building channels from scratch, we are literally going to be spending our time and testing every avenue possible to make them grow quicker. And so we're not focused on just YouTube ad revenue as a whole. We need to be providing value for the viewers as well. So that's episode 1 of Inside Axiquo. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any suggestions or ideas for what other videos you would like to see on the channel, comment down. Where's the camera? Comment down below. I'm using my webcam for this. Comment down below with ideas and suggestions. If you dislike the video, then please let us know. All feedback and criticism helps us, and it also feeds the algorithm as well. So anyway, that's me, Brady, the Chief Executive Officer of Axiquo Media Group, and I will see you in the next video. Adios.